Well, people do ask me a lot, well, what is Ko-Thi? I think that, first of all, Ko-Thi is a dance company, but we're a very special dance company in that our vision is to preserve an ancient form, to articulate it and make it accessible to as many different kinds of people from different walks of life. And I think Ko-Thi is about history, it's about music, it's about song, it's about the past, it's about the present and the future. It's linking those three elements. It's about destroying the artificial boundaries that are between traditional audiences and artists. And to me, it's about passion. It really is about passion. I always start our shows by having the audiences reach to the row behind them and say hello.
So I'm going to ask you to reach back and don't greet the person that's next to you. It's probably somebody you came with. That's no fun. So I want you to reach back 3 rows and say hello to the person next to you. Just say hello.
It breaks down barriers, and it is about community. That's what I think is the most important thing that the arts give. In 1969, I had a revelation. I went to Ghana to study at the university in Legon and worked with the National Dance Company of Ghana when I realized the connection between people in Africa and people in America, and that I actually was an African American and that I could actually help with that connection psychically through the dance. And I came back and started the company because I feel that African Americans in this community deserve to be able to see that and sit in a beautiful theater and see the art that reflects them. At the same time, I think that the whole community, people who are not African American, need to see it so that it can pull into perspective another view of who they may think African Americans are. If we are truly a community that is about diversity, if we are truly a community that is about respect and nurturing each other's cultures and each other's space, if we are truly a diverse community, then a symphony and a ballet is not enough. We really are cultural ambassadors, We really are cultural ambassadors. And I like to think of us as performing anthropologists, performing historians, performing sociologists. Ko-Thi is our children's company. It was created, number one, to provide exposure to children who we felt may have not had exposure to the arts in general in terms of actual activity and learning techniques, and then also specifically to provide an opportunity for children to learn and to get immersed in the African discipline of drumming and dance. The other thing is that we were very interested in thinking of the future of the company and where our new lifeblood is going to come from, and it has been a really interesting experience to watch children who have come through the Babies Company that I've seen since they were 5, and to see them evolve into junior company members and then later on into the adult wing. The Children's Company has really grown a lot. The demand for them has increased. They're doing more and more full-length work, and the idea of being able to attract more choreographers to work with them is just, there's no end to how far we can go with those little ones. I created the name Ko-Thi Dance Company in honor of my father, who was Sierra Leonean, and he was of the Shebro people in Sierra Leone, West Africa. And it's actually 2 words, and it's really Ko, actually, Ko-Thi, and Ko means go, and Thi means black. And I see the dash as not a dash, but more as a linkage. So it's go to seek black. And black not as a color, but as a history and a culture of a people. So the name of the company actually means to go seek, find, and discover your roots. And that's all we're about.